moving on here. The DC thing is gonna take a while, so let's jump on to the Spider-Man news. All right, so we had some Spider-Man news that came up thanks to Cryptic HD quality. Again, they've become someone new and very reliable. They've gotten a lot of stuff right of when we're going to get trailers, the run times for movies, and now they've started scooping, and some of their scoops have been coming to fruition. So they say here that Kevin Feige, or Fagoli, if you're cultured, he says, wants someone, a villain from the SSU, that's the Sony Spider-Man spin-off universe, in the MCU. This individual, if successfully brought into the MCU, will have a cool but disheartening role. All right. So that's the update we have right now with Spider-Man 4. They're saying that let me see if I can bring it up. The Sony Spider-Man universe has a character that Kevin Feige really wants. And he wants to bring him into the MCU and have them be part of the movies. I got a couple of questions about this because he's being kind of vague, right? Let me see if I can pull up all the movies and characters right in front so we can get a nice photo. So I don't know if he means he wants that actor along with the character or he just wants the character, period. What I mean by this is like taking a look at this, right? So let's leave Vulture out because we know right now he is in the MCU. I don't care what Morbius did. Not going to happen. But we have Tom Hardy's Venom. We have Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven. And we have Jared Leto's Mobius, right? Kevin Feige's looking at these guys and he's going, I want that guy in the MCU. Let's work out a deal, Sony, and let's make it happen. I don't know if that means Tom Hardy would be then that character, if they would literally pull them from their universe and pop them in the MCU, or it's just literally him going, I just desperately want Kraven for a story. Stop making a movie about him and let me use him. Let's go through it right now. I think the most probable option, not going to lie, is Kraven. If you don't remember, Tom Holland admitted, let me see here. Tom Holland said that Spider-Man No Way Home was originally a Kraven movie. Was Kraven was going to be the bad guy. I think he said that here. Tom Holland. Let me see if see Spider-Man 3. Let me see if I can find that article because I remember he said it. Okay, yeah, he said it here. Tom Holland says, Tom Holland says his third Spider-Man movie was almost about Kraven. So they literally had the idea, and before it became a multiverse story, and Toby and Andrew came in there, and it was the Fergalicious Five and not the Sinister Six. Don't know why they did that. They had the idea to make it a Kraven movie, and it was probably going to be inspired by Kraven's Last Hunt because it's like the most famous story he's got out there. When Marvel does that and they have an idea in place where they had a script and a story, they reuse that stuff. They hold that into the freezer, and when it's time to cook, and it's ready. I'm thinking it's Kraven. I think Kevin Feige wants Kraven in the MCU, and he wants to use him for a story, and it would be an amazing story. I mean, even just looking a little bit at what the Spider-Man 2 game did, the PS5 game, elements of that story would be so amazing for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Just a guy who wants like a foe out there that could beat him, that could kill him, and putting Tom Holland through the ringer and just beating him, hunting him like an animal. Oh, dude, it would be so epic. It would be so great. So I'm thinking, number one, it's going to be Kraven. Kraven, I think, is like the top choice. Morbius, I'm not even gonna take it seriously. Nobody wants Morbius after what just happened. He's a laughing stock. He's no. If Kevin Feige really wants Morbius, it's time to put Kevin Feige in a home. I'm sorry. The man has gone senile. He does not think clearly anymore. The hats have gotten too tight and have cut Fagoli's circulation. We unfortunately have to put him down. I didn't make the rules. That's what happens if he wants Morbius. Venom, though, could be honestly the actual one. Well, I think it's Kraven. I mean, the setup is there for Venom. We have the let me see, No Way Home. They literally set up the black suit storyline by the end of No Way Home, right? Well, they even commissioned concept art. This is real concept art of what Tom Holland's black suit Spider-Man would have looked like if they went down that route. Like, they were seriously considering it, which, yeah, I kind of love this design. I would have loved that to be the final design. I mean, they're setting it up. But from everything we're hearing, Spider-Man 4 isn't going to be a Venom thing. Honestly, this post-credit scene might take as long to fulfill as the Scorpion post-credit scene, okay? Because we're barely hearing Scorpion might be involved as a villain in Spider-Man 4, and it's like freaking about time, man. You teased that so long ago. Same thing could happen here. We might not get this fulfilled until Spider-Man 7 or something like that. But the setup is there, right? And that means eventually that's got to latch on to Tom Holland. And if it doesn't latch on to Tom Holland Spider-Man, it's got to latch on to an Eddie Brock, to a freaking Harry Osborn if they want to be inspired by the Spider-Man 2 game, or whoever else. So Kevin might be like, look, we have a spot in here for Venom to come in to be the bad guy. You guys are about to finish your third movie, your trilogy. Let's end it off there. And then now that you're done with Venom movies and you're moving on to Craven 2, Madam Web 2, Morbin Time 2, whatever, let me take Venom and give him a proper story in the MCU. I feel like that is probably what Kevin Feige actually wants to do, right? Well, I still think it's Craven because they had a story in place. They do have the Black Symbiote storyline literally right there. Heck, it could be both of them. Have the go into Venom and then Craven come in, have two villains in one. I mean, if there's any movie to do it, it would definitely be that because it would be the Last Hunt storyline. So it could be that. That's what we're seeing. Other than that, I don't know what other character from the Sony spin-off universe would even be worth bringing in to the MCU. No way they want a Madam Web in there. I know they got the Spider-Women characters that are going to be showing up in that movie, but no way they want them for the MCU. There's rumors of Miles Morales and whatnot, but he's not even in the Sony spin-off universe yet until they steal him and take him away from Fagoli. So I definitely see that. So people, my money's on Morbius and Madam Web. Never go to the casinos. Never gamble, my friend. I'm saving your life right now. Scorpion becomes MCU Venom. Why not? Now, I know Matt Gargan has become Venom in the comics, so there's a precedence for it. He fights Spider-Man in the Scorpion suit, gets badly damaged, maybe gets paralyzed. We know he's got like a broken arm in that post-credit scene. The symbiote could give him the ability to move and walk again. That power can be enticing. Like Toby said, power, it feels good, but you'll lose yourself. Oh, Spider-Man 3 is so underrated. Man, 3C is cooking today. The kitchen is open. Oh, thank you guys so much. See what else you guys are saying. We need to have Bully Holland. I cannot wait for Bully Holland, dude. Bully Holland is going to be something else. We thought the memes with Toby were something. Bully Holland is going to go wild. Venom is Spider-Man. They could take again inspiration. I think they're going to take a lot of inspiration from the PlayStation Spider-Man game. I would not be surprised if the next trilogy is a team-up trilogy between Tom and Miles, and he kind of goes through the mentor way. But right now, what Spider-Man 4 is looking to be. Let me see if I can find it. Reign. Saying that it's going to be adapting the Devil's Reign storyline, and we might have characters like Kate Bishop, Jessica Jones, and Echo. Like, okay, it doesn't feel Spider-Man-ish to me, I just want a classic story with this guy. Like, this feels so, yeah, exactly what this person tweeted. This is what we want. This is so much better. This feels like Spider-Man. This what I'm looking at, Kingpin, Daredevil, Scorpion, Black Cat. That feels like a Spider-Man story I would definitely want to see. Kate Bishop, Echo, Jessica Jones. I'm like, who invited this guy to the party? So that's what we have going on there. All right. Well, we'll see what happens, though. I'm sure we're going to find out so much more come next year, because I'm thinking next year by the fall, they're going to want to start filming this movie. I got to believe it. I got to believe it.